Hey everybody, hope everybody is doing good. Hope you guys can see and hear me okay. Nancy is trying to get situated, and as soon as she is done, we're going to be sewing together tonight. Um, as you can know, I got a feeling Nancy's pouch is probably going to be better than mine. Um, I'm a little bit running around ragged over here. So I'm trying to see if she gets on. I know she's home and I sent her the link and she's probably getting situated on her end. Okay. So one of the things that I want to do is I want to sew with Nancy tonight. So as you guys know, my sister Nancy does a lot of quilting. She does a lot of sewing. That is her thing. She loves it. It's something that she really enjoys doing. Me, on the other hand, I am an embroiderer, so I love to embroider everything. However, even though I would love to be able to sew, I'm not very good at it. Okay. There's a lot of times when you're supposed to be sewing straight, and for some reason, I cannot get it. Even though I get a sewing guide and everything, it's always off. Okay. So, I'm waiting for her to get on. And then once she gets on, then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to start sewing with her. What we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be sewing a pouch. Okay. I thought that would be something that's pretty easy. I'm going to move my laptop over to the stand because I am going to move over here. Okay. And first thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get some fabric and I'm going to have to get a zipper. Okay. So, let me see. So let's walk over here and let's see if we can pick out some fabric while we're waiting for her to come on board. Let's see. I can't move. I got all this stuff over here. So I am going to squish on over here, move this stuff out here. That's one of the things that I love about these carts because they have the little wheels, so you can actually go all over the place. Um, and I'm gonna pick some fabric here. Now, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna pick some fabric that is pretty cute. I do have this fabric. I haven't used it yet. This fabric is like little dog prints. So I want to see if I can use this because this is like really super cute. So I'll do that. And then what I'll do for the lining is I'm going to pick red. I like the red. Red is cute, even though the blue's cute too. But I'm going to do the red. So these are the two fabrics that I'm going to work with tonight. I'm waiting for Nancy to come on, but I'm not going to wait too long, and she could eventually catch up. She's pretty quick in sewing and stuff like that. So these are the two that I'm going to be using tonight. And then I'm also going to need a zipper, right? So let's go over here in my closet, and I'm going to grab a zipper. As you can see, I wasn't really like prepared, but I've been running around. Let's see. I'm going to grab a zipper. I'm going to get a blue zipper. Should I get a blue? Yeah, I'm going to get a blue zipper. That'll look cute because that way I have the lining in red. So that'll look really cute. I have the lining in red, this fabric for the outer fabric, and then I have my little blue zipper. So I think this is really going to come out really, really cute. Okay. So one of the things that I'm going to do is I want to make a boxed pouch, but I also have a pattern, okay, that I have in here. Here's where I keep all my patterns. And I got this pattern right here. And then what I'll do is I'll measure and I'll tell Nancy exactly like how it's supposed to go. I kind of want to do this because I think this is a simple one. So we're going to see how it comes out. Okay. So, because, you guys know how I do. Okay. So when Nancy gets on, I'll tell her the measurements and stuff like that. So let's go over to the cutting table. I know I got you guys walking all over the place with me and stuff. I hope everybody is doing good. I've been pretty busy as always. And I do have videos that I need to publish. Like I did a little, last Friday, I talked about the process of embroidering and how I actually do it, right? Because I had a big order that I had to like get done. So I know that somebody had asked about, my process, like how I actually do it. So one of the things that I did was I was talking to you guys about how I organize the room so that way I can make it as efficient as possible. The other thing that I did was I know someone was talking about that they actually want to see it in action, right? So I actually videotaped me doing it. But the thing is that, you know, I do all the videoing, but then I have to find the time to actually do the editing, you know. A lot of times I don't edit, I just kind of like put it out there raw. But the thing is, it's so much footage, right? Because I was embroidering 26 shirts. I don't think you guys want to watch the whole thing of 26 shirts being embroidered on 3 machines, right? Well, I actually did it on 2. So today I did embroidering on dinner napkins. Somebody was buying Christmas dinner napkins, and you got to use all 3 machines today. That was pretty awesome. I got them done within like an hour and a half, so it wasn't that bad. They ordered 8 dinner napkins, so that was pretty cool. You know, but the thing is, I have to like edit them a little bit so that way, you know, you guys aren't like watching it for 2 hours of me just going back and forth between the machines and taking them out and all that kind of stuff and everything. So one of the things that I want to do is I want to edit that one so that you guys can see how I'm actually working it, right? Like how the whole process works. And then you probably can see like the machines going and stuff and me working a little bit. But I don't want to like have you guys like watch me for like a whole, you know, because that took me like a whole day. It took me like 8 hours to get that order done. So let me send Nancy a text and see if she got everything. Okay. I'm going to tell her, let me know when you are ready. And then she can pop online with me and stuff. And then let me take this out and let's take a look at this. One of the things that I did with this is I did cut out the patterns. Oh, good. Okay. This is one of the patterns that I wanted to use. And I think this is for the box one, right? And the one that I'm trying to make, this is from Simplify, okay? And, oh, I think Nancy's coming on board now. But what we want to do is we want to make this box right here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to tell her the measurements, and then while I'm telling her the measurements, you guys can write it down also in case you want to do it and stuff like that. I did not pay full price for this. Okay, usually it's $19.99. Go to Joann's and go when they have it for like $8.99. Oh, she is here, so I'm gonna add her to the screen. And there you go. Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me okay?
I'm okay.
Okay, so listen, I was telling everybody what we're going to do is we're going to do a pattern.
Okay.
All right, and I will give you the measurements of this, okay? So I already got my fabrics. I don't know if you picked out yours. I got my outer and my inner, and then I got a zipper.
Okay.
Okay, so I think we're going to need
Are we winging this?
we are winging it. We're gonna wing it. It's gonna come out great. I'm telling you, it's gonna come out great. I think
Okay.
we need 2 of each. Hold on. Okay. Now this is what we're gonna do. Okay. All right. So Nancy knows how I roll. She knows I don't read anything. There's no. I'm not the type person that stops. Okay. Now it says here. Oh yes, yes. Okay. We're gonna cut. Oh, it says cut 1 fabric. Oh, I don't know how to read this. Okay, man, they make these things so complicated. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. What are we gonna do? Okay, how does this work? Okay, hold on a minute. All right, so
So,
oh, I got the directions right here. I got the directions right here. Okay, so we're gonna do the box. Um, you know what we could do? We could do it like they do in the YouTube videos. You know, like the Crafty Gemini, how she does it. She just cuts 2 pieces of fabric of the outer, 2 pieces of the inner, and sews them together. Let's do that. The hell with the fabric.
right.
Right? Who needs fabric? Okay, so we're gonna change plans. Who needs these patterns, right? So
No
okay,
pattern. Okay.
so they're a little bit on the complicated side. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm just gonna have to make a day to go sit with Miss Banks and learn how to read these things, okay? Because I got all these patterns. They're just, I don't know how to use them. All right, I'm going to put this aside. All right, I'm going to put them aside, and I have these two. Now,
So can I use these? I have two Dollar Tree
Well,
patterns.
I got these little ones too.
Small
I'm
ones.
not using anything big.
Okay. So this is 18 by 21 inches.
Okay, this
That's
is
it's just a fat quarter.
okay. So this is 20 by 12. Okay, so
Okay.
all right. So I don't. It really does it really matter? Okay, I don't think it matters. So what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to square this baby up, and then I'm going to use the outer, and then I'm going to use it the same size. So two to the inside and to the outside.
Okay.
It's gonna be fine. I mean, it's about creativity, right? We're just
Well, that's why we have Dollar Tree fabrics, because it doesn't matter. We're just practicing and, doing some fun stuff, inventing stuff. So it doesn't cost much when you're just using Dollar Tree fabrics.
Yeah, I don't
All
know
your
how
creativity happens there.
I don't know how much this fabric costs me. I gotta tell you, I really don't. I don't know how much I spent on this.
Do not use expensive fabric when we're just trying to create. So,
well, the thing is that if this comes out really nice, I actually want to use it. Okay. So that's why I'm like, let me see if it'll come out really nice, because then I can use it. So I'm just gonna cut. Hold on, I gotta get my thing. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm a little nervous because we're doing this live,
Well, first, did you iron your fabrics?
No. I didn't. It doesn't have any wrinkles.
It doesn't matter. Okay, you see that wrinkle right there in the middle? That crease from where it was folded?
Yeah.
So the fold holds the fabrics in place. So if you cut your fabric without ironing it, that fold is going to hold fabrics down, and it's not going to allow you to have a clean cut, which is why you always want to start off with a freshly ironed piece.
All right, but look who's in front of my iron. Oh my goodness. I forgot to put this in the order. Oh, I put 7 napkins. It's supposed to be 8. Oh my God. All right, hold on 1 minute. Here, Mello, say hi to Titi. Stay right there. Say hi to Titi.
Hey, Mello. Hey, everybody. So I am a little off today because I kind of just ran from the outside. Fridays when I do all my errands and running around, so I'm usually watching on the phone until I get home. And so when I got home, it's like chaos city just to be able to get on. But I hope everybody's having a good night.
Okay. This was an order for a customer, and she ordered 8 dinner napkins, and I think I packaged 7, and this was the 8th. Oh my God. That would not have been good. She would have been pissed. She would have been like, I ordered 8 and I only got. It happens to the best of us, I tell you. I'm just gonna.
It's okay. Just open up on the sides and then count them up. Make sure you have them all there.
Yeah. It was supposed to be 8. And then, of course, when you're ready to ship, you take the heck out of it.
While you're doing that, I'm going to set up here.
Okay.
I've got zippers.
What zippers do you have?
Actually, I'm going to go with a yellow zipper with that fabric.
Open this up. Well, I can do this.
That'll be cute.
As long as it doesn't go out. Look how nice I packaged this stuff too.
Very nice.
I know.
Did
Now
you
I
put your
have to,
business card in there?
of course. But now I
Very
have
good.
now I gotta tear it up. I'm gonna be mad if it says 8. 8 dinner napkins. How many are in here? That, okay, guys, you see, I make mistakes too. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Oh, she would have been mad. 4. Oh my God. Oh, that would have been terrible. Mello, you didn't say anything to mom.
What happened to the supervisor?
I know. He took off. He's resting all day. So I'm gonna have to repackage this for her, which is fine, and I can do this tomorrow morning before the mailman comes. What's important is she's got her 8. Oh, that would have been terrible. That would have been there. There goes my 5-star review. Okay, and then I will put new paper. I'll put new paper in there. That sucks. All right. Okay, I will do this later. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, so you said I gotta iron it then.
Yes.
I wonder if that's why.
That is one of the reasons why
my bags come out.
Your cuts will be distorted, because it should be, and depending on the project you use, you may want to even starch it. But I mean, that's more for quilting. I'm a starcher. Some people are not a starcher, but I think ironing is definitely one of the things you're going to want to do.
Well, I'm using this now.
The best press. Mary Ellen's best press. Yes, my favorite.
You get high off this stuff.
You do. It makes you love ironing.
It does. You get all high. You're like, oh.
I'm going to plug in my iron here.
I am definitely going to have to recheck that order before it goes out tomorrow.
So I usually have this all set up, but
here we go. Okay.
Now I moved my machine over, but hope you guys can see.
What machine are you going to use for sewing?
Well, I have the 1850 here because I had the embroidery machine. I was embroidering something earlier, and I have a design in place. So that's getting ready. That's a tomorrow thing.
I'm going to use my Juki TL 2010. The quilting machine. It's supposed to be like a really good machine for quilting. For those that know how to quilt. All right, so now I know, okay, because I have not been ironing any of my fabrics.
Yes, so you definitely want to start off with a nice clean pressed fabric.
I'm assuming that when you do your quilting, you kind of you starch. Now
I like to starch. Yeah, there's some people, and it depends on the project that you're doing. Some people are starchers, some people are not. I'm a firm believer in starching, only because when you are starting to piece things together and you're pinning things and you have to hit certain points, if you starch, it makes the fabric stiff, so it tends to stay in place. Whereas you have it like a just regular fabric with no starch, it's not as stable. So it's like you have to stabilize the fabric for you to be able to hit those points exactly. And some of these designs that are out there are pretty elaborate, and by you missing just one little point, it'll offset the rest of your quilt.
So
So
if I starch, does that eliminate the need for stabilizer? You know how sometimes people like they use this type of backing on some of their fabrics?
it really depends on the project, though.
And I guess on
It
the
depends
fabric,
what you're
right?
making and what the pattern's calling for, because some people may do a quilt as you go, where
Uh-huh.
they'll have the batting in place and they're quilting it with the batting. And then some people won't do that. And it depends on the pattern that you're using if you're able to quilt as you go. So it really depends. But for me, I've had the most success when I starch my fabrics, only because it becomes that much stiffer and that much easier to work with when you're trying to piece things together.
Well, I gotta tell you, I don't like ironing.
Not
'Cause
even with the best press.
well, this
I
thing
love
makes
the
you
smell.
hot, you know? It smells good in here, I tell you, boy. It really
It
does.
does. I
I
love
have
it.
I have linen fresh, everyone. That's what I'm using.
I have
Linen.
lavender.
Oh, did you see the lavender?
I use lavender.
That's
Yes,
your
it's my
favorite
favorite.
one. You always
Yeah, it
use
is.
that one.
It is.
Okay. All right. So I'm not going to stitch the whole fabric because I don't think this bag is going to use the whole fabric.
Okay.
I think. Well, I'm just going to cut half. I'm going to wing it like I said. So
Okay.
since I already you go ahead and you keep ironing with that little special iron of yours.
I love my iron.
I know you do. She's got the smart iron,
I could
everyone.
iron all day.
Okay, I'm gonna put this customer's orders aside. I'll put it here, and then I will repackage that tomorrow. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut my fabric. Now I know that the inner and the outer has to be the same. So because I did this whole thing, and I have this, yeah, I want it to be a big thing. Okay, so I am going to cut my fabric a certain size. Well, okay, I got salvage here, so I want to get rid of my salvage.
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 Salvage. Sell.
So you can
It's
tell.
all right. We all know what you mean.
Yeah, you know my genetics. You grew up with my genetics. You should know how I talk. All right, so everybody, people never understood me, but my sister did. They were like, "What is she saying?" And Nancy be like, "Oh, it's all right. She knows what she means." All right, so I am going to cut. I'll tell you the size that mine is.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
And now when you're cutting with that ruler,
you know what I'm gonna do?
To make sure that your hand placement is correct, because that's another way that people tend to cut incorrectly, because they're not holding the rulers right and it's slipping underneath their hands. So make sure your hand placement is in the correct position when you're on top of your ruler. Otherwise, you may be cutting and then it may go poof, and it slips.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
It doesn't. You wanted tips.
Okay. All right. Okay. Look, everybody, I'm going to hold it the correct way because Nancy said so. Okay. Here we go. Bing. I'm holding it the correct way. Whee. I'm going to use this.
Why do I have a feeling this is going to be a long night?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, hold on. I got this. There you go. Okay, okay, like you said. All right, so it's gonna be nice and straight because I want a nice big.
No, I just have two fat quarters, and I'm not doing an interior. I'm doing two fabrics the same color.
You're not gonna do a interior.
No, because I don't think I have a matching fabric for it, so this will be fine.
My blades are all messed up. I gotta get new blades. All right, there we go. All right. Okay. Well, all right. So I got. So we're gonna do one side only.
Yeah, I mean you can do two sides. Whatever you want.
What do
I will
you
use the same fabric for both sides.
All right, okay, all right, all right. Well, I'm just too dumb because I wanted this the outside. Look how cute.
Okay, let me see if I can.
These are
Okay,
doggy
hold on.
cool. See, look, Mellow. It's for Mellow.
Oh, it's for the doggy treats.
Look at that, and Mellow showed up as soon as I saw. I said, "Yes, Mellow, it's for you." See,
Oh
look
my
at him
god.
wagging his tail. He's happy. It's so that I could carry
All
his
right.
and stuff. Okay, well, I'm gonna do with both then. All right, now I forgot which side I iron. Oh, this one.
Okay.
Always do the sniff test, right, Mello?
We'll do a green. I don't know.
Okay, so guys, we are winging this pouch, and it's gonna come out so super cute. I'm gonna trace it just like Vanessa from the Crafty Gemini. Now, another thing too that I heard is you should use sewing weights. And this is the sewing weights that I use. I get these from Home Depot.
Yes, those are very good.
Yeah, they
Now
don't
I
cost.
have the that piece of, what do you call it? The aluminum underneath. If you can see
Yeah,
that,
and let me
that I got from
put it
Home
so
Depot.
people can see how I'm doing it.
So I have the magnets that I can put on, and they're pretty strong. And that kind of holds my fabric in place when I'm cutting. And it's pretty cheap. You can just go to Home Depot and just get a flat piece
See,
of
Nancy got all
steel
technical.
aluminum,
Lexi got
and
all
then you put it
technical.
underneath your cutting mat, and it kind of turns your cutting mat into a magnetic. And it really helps when you're, working with fabric and you want things to stay in place. I'll use then my little magnets, and it'll hold my fabric in place and won't move around. It'll still move a little bit, but you'll have to give it a little bit of force. So that's what I like to use.
All right. I think I got my outer. Yep, did it. All right. Now, it's so funny. I had Miss Banks laughing once because I told her that I bought patterns and I was trying to sew, but I was telling her it takes too long to cut the patterns. So she started laughing. But it's true. It takes a very long time. It's like you really have to have patience for this and stuff. I
Yes, you
think
do.
that's why I like the embroidery, because the embroidery you just stick it in the machine, you go. Okay. So I have, because you're just gonna do the outer, right?
Well, I bought a green one, so I'll do an inner,
Okay.
but I don't know what size am I cutting.
It's whatever size you want the bag to be. Okay. I'll tell you
Okay.
what mine is, because I kind of want mine to be a little big, because whenever I do mine small, it always comes out funky, right? So what I have 10 inches by 9 inches.
Okay.
Okay. And I have 2 inner and 2 outer. So I got 4 pieces.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do is I got to get some clips. Let me get some clips. All right. And then
Yeah.
you still ironing?
I took another piece. This is my inner piece now.
Man, I'm like, you
Yeah.
really go in your own little world when you do your sewing, don't you? You like you're in your little la la land.
I like to have it nice and pressed. Though
That's
this
probably
have a
why your
little line,
sewing
but
comes out
that's
nice
okay.
and mine always comes out all bleh. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. If I remember correctly, you're supposed to have one outer
Okay.
and one inner. This is
Okay.
my inside fabric. This is my outside fabric.
So your outside fabric is what size? Or is it the
Well,
same
both
as the in front?
right, both are the same, and the you want to cut your fabrics. And guys, if any guys out there want to do this with us, go ahead. It's 10 inches by 9 inches.
10 by 9. Okay. So I'm going
10
to cut
by 9.
my
Yes.
selvage off
Oh, my
first.
hair is so jacked up and stuff. I've been working all day and everything. It's like, oh. Oh, look at that. She got the magnets. You got to come out with the magnets.
I have the headphones so I can hear you too. So it's kind of hard.
Oh, you got the
Okay.
magnets.
I do. And
Watch the
I
fabric.
like to stand
Watch
up
the
when I
fabric
cut.
shift.
No. Now I'm cutting 3 fabrics at the same time.
You're pretty slow cutting that fabric. You making sure you save those fingers,
Yes, I
don't you?
press down towards the cutting mat and then I glide my hand up the ruler as I go. The
Oh,
thing is,
Debbie said,
if you're cutting here and you're holding here,
uh-huh.
your ruler's shifting. And if as you cutting, if you're holding here and you're cutting up here, most likely this ruler is going to shift. And then you're going to cut your fabric not straight.
Oh.
So,
Well, guess what? Debbie White, she said, I want to see a picture of you girls as kids. And you know
oh
what's so
my
funny?
God.
Okay, you're cutting the fabric. Let me go grab one because I have one right at the front door, which everybody always watches, looks, and everybody's like, you were a bad kid. I'm like, I sure was. So, Debbie, I'm coming back with that picture right now.
Oh boy.
Yay.
I can't imagine what picture she's going to have. So I'm a little under the weather, guys. So that's why I've got my sweater on. I'm a little chilly, got the chills, but we'll be all right.
I am back with the picture.
Which one do you have? God.
Nancy's gonna be mad at me, guys, when you guys see this picture. I don't even know. I don't remember how old we were. I think you must have been like 12 and me 15. I'm not sure. But here we
Okay.
go.
Oh my God.
That is me.
Wow.
Yes, Mello, that's me and Titi. Mello wants to see. Titi, yes. Look at that. I think this was, I don't know if you guys remember. I don't think they have them anymore. But in the shopping malls, they used to have like these photo booths
Oh
that you
yeah.
could go in and you could take a picture. right? So me and Nancy used to go in there. I think it was like $1.50 or something back then.
Mm-hmm.
It was cheap. And man, look at my mouth. That was before my braces. Boy, did I have one. Look at those teeth. Look at those teeth. Oh my God.
God.
Crazy. Crazy.
Wow.
Wow. I sure had a mouthful of teeth, didn't I? Did you see, Mommy?
Oh
Woo!
Lord.
I tell you, boy, my goodness. Yeah, but we were young, and I actually have this picture on my front door. As soon as you walk in my house and you see the table on the side, this is the picture on there. And people are like, "Oh, that's your sister." Then they see the middle finger. They're like, "Oh." And then you can't really tell who's holding the finger. So I always tell everybody that was Nancy.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. No, I can't tell people that I did it because they think I'm good. So I gotta blame her, you know?
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. Mm-hmm. Ain't that right, Mello? Like it's
Well,
like it's like
how many people have older sisters on the chat? Or younger sisters?
the sisters Marlene are working on a pouch. And already Nancy's telling me, hey, crafty Puerto Rican, Nancy's already telling me I should iron my fabric and everything. It's hot in here, and Mello's not letting me sew. Look at him. He's right here. He's all excited because of the picture. Yes, Mello. Yes, that was Titi. She was holding up her middle finger. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look at that dog. Look at that. He looks me straight in the eye. That's love. Love. All right. Are we ready?
Am I ready? No. I needed to square off the selvage and squared off my fabric. So I'm on my last side now.
Okay.
And then I will cut the size that you said.
I should go grab a baby album and show everybody our baby pictures while you're cutting. Carol said her sister is 9 years older than I am. She was pretty torqued when I was born, but we're super friends now. Oh my goodness. And Iris said, I'm the oldest of 9. 5 brothers, 3 sisters. Hey, Miss A, how are you? How you doing?
All righty. What was the size one more time? Sorry. 10?
Oh, okay. But how are you gonna be cutting and not? You just cut salvage?
I just squared it off so I have a nice squared piece of fabric. So now I can cut whatever size and it'll be squared.
Man, well, I tell you what, if I make you a pocketbook for Christmas, that pocketbook's gonna be crooked. Okay, so here we go again with the measurements. 10 by 9.
10 by 9. Okay.
10 by 9.
Gotcha.
10 by 9. So you guys are lucky we don't have my mother online. Because then you think I sew crooked. Should see her. And she used to work in a sewing factory. She used to sew in a sewing factory, right, Nancy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When she first came from Puerto Rico to New York, she used to work in a factory sewing. But I don't think she was very good because she used to tell me that sometimes they would tell her to sew the samples. And she would, sew the samples nice. And then when she had to do the bulk order, she would just sew it any kind of way. So I think she got fired. I think mom may have gotten fired and not tell us anything. You know, if she was sewing like that,
Well, she used to make our clothes, remember?
that is true. And
Hmm.
it was always the same outfit. Me and Nancy had to wear the same outfit.
No.
And I was like, we're not twins.
We had matching outfits always.
Yep.
I always
All
remember there's a picture that she made a dress where we had like a flower headband or something.
yeah. But you know what was so funny was the wigs back then. Everybody had the same beehive wig. I remember for one of my birthday parties, everybody was sharing the wig to take a picture. Because people couldn't afford to buy their own wig, so everybody would just like chip in and buy one wig, and everybody would just share the wig for picture day.
Okay.
All right,
ready now.
We ready? Okay. Woo!
Yes.
Wow. Woo! That was hard work. Okay. All right. Here we go. I got the outer fabric. We're gonna put down on the table.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm gonna put that here. Okay. So the outer goes down, face up. The nice side of the fabric is faced up. Now we're gonna take the zipper and we're gonna put it down to the edge.
Face up or face down?
Face down. Take the zipper, face down, and so you're gonna have the part of the zipper. This part is gonna be facing down like that, right?
Okay.
Now, if you want, you can use the double-sided tape, the sewing tape,
to hold it down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So shift if you want, but you could also use clips. Okay. Now take your inner, and then you put it down. So you're gonna sandwich it.
Okay.
So yeah, you're gonna sandwich it.
And then we're gonna clip it.
Yep, clip it. Okay. And then, oh, I don't think this is gonna work. Or at least not for me.
Why?
Because it shifts. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna get double-sided tape, sewing tape.
Okay.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get sewing tape. And I'm gonna put it on the fabric.
Okay.
Because then what's gonna happen is it's gonna shift on you.
Okay, so I'll take it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the thing. And we can give these gifts to mommy for Christmas. Oh, I don't think this is right. Oh man. All right, let me see. Hold on. You know what it is? Because I'm positioned in a bad place. Okay. All right, got it. Okay, I got this. Now I'm going to take off the tape. Got it. Take out the tape. Now I'm going to take the zipper and I'm going to place it on here. Yeah, this is much better. That way it doesn't shift. Then I'm going to put tape over here on the zipper as well.
But you put it on the bottom fabric, right?
Yeah. I put it on the bottom fabric and then I place the zipper.
Okay.
Now I'm taking the other piece of tape and I'm going to put it on the actual zipper edge.
Okay.
So that way it holds the other fabric. Okay. Then I'm going to take this off. Then I'm going to take my other fabric and I'm going to line it up. Because what that zipper tape does is it helps to hold all the pieces together. And then now I'm going to put sewing clips on it too to make sure it doesn't shift. Okay?
All right. I'm putting the sewing tape.
And then we're going to use our zipper foot on the sewing machine. And we're going to sew down using our zipper foot. I'm going to sew down. Yeah. So let me go over to my machine here and look who's always in the way. Mallow, I need you to move, Papa. Thank you. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So, oops. All right. Thanks, Mellow. Oops, sorry. Sorry, Mellow. It's okay, Mellow. All right. So here I am. All right. So, oh, I need my thing. Okay. So now that I'm here, I got to change to my zipper foot. I'm on this Suki. And this. Okay. I need this. And my zipper foot is right here. Okay. There's something that I'm missing.
Okay.
Figure it out. Oh, this. Okay. There you go. And hold on. I need to. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm gonna. Where is it? Okay. I need to oil my machine because these machines are very thirsty. You gotta oil these things. Two. Okay. All right. Oiled my baby. Oh, you guys can't see. Okay, so I have to change to my zipper foot. And here we go. This is going to be interesting to see how it comes out. But if it comes out nice, I'm going to use it for work. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Here we go. All right. I'm ready. So I'm going to start sewing, guys. Here we go.
I just grabbed my zipper foot. And I have a bit of a mess here. But
back stitch and okay, all righty, got it. Got all my clips out of the way, and then once you do that, see, look how nice. Oh, I'm impressed. My bag's gonna come out cute. Oh, this is cute. So now what you do is you just press, and then you should go to the ironing board and iron, and then you're gonna top stitch. Okay.
Okay.
So
If I can find my presser foot here. Ooh. Ironing with slippers. Not an easy thing. I mean, sewing with slippers.
well, yeah. That's why I put my sneakers on.
Yeah, I think we'll do barefoot.
Um, yeah, and then what's good about ironing it is that you can make sure that it's positioned nicely, you know, on your wig. So, okay, so now I'm going to iron it. Make sure it's nice. You know what's funny though is that I see people sometimes make these bags, and you know they take a lot of work to do. These are not like, you know, bags that you can just do right away. And then I see that people sell them like really dirt cheap.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you sell it dirt cheap? But then again, these are bags that people could just buy in the store really cheap too. So, all right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to top stitch the right here. Okay, so because I already took both ends and I ironed them,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to top stitch.
My
Okay.
machine doesn't seem to like the tape.
Oh, it's gunking? Well,
Yeah. It's gumping up my needle. Not a cool thing. I'm going to remove it.
you're going to remove the tape?
Yeah. We could do without the tape.
I am sewing along. And yeah, I'm doing medium speed on the machine. Okay. Man, I'm going to finish this bag before you even sew your zipper on.
Well, you do have a Juki.
You don't want to use your SC 1900?
No, because I have something that I'm prepping
Oh,
for.
that's right. You
I
said
don't want to take it off.
Ordering on something. Okay, I kind of like the way my stuff is looking. Okay. I like the way this looking so far.
I took one tape off, so I'll leave the other one on and see what happens.
This is how mine looks.
Very nice.
The back. See?
Nice.
Cool. So now I just have to turn this, and then I have to do it this way. And I could do it the same way, but already I see that my fabric is shifting. Oh, no, I folded it wrong. That's why. Yeah, see? I can put the tape on here. So, yeah. So, all right. So let me get the tape. You know that the wallet that I made for Becky for the Christmas in July?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you that wallet got a lot of tape in it.
Okay.
So Becky, if you're on your wallet It's all taped up.
Don't like that. Yeah, I don't know about this tape thing.
It's not working for you?
Mm-mm.
Maybe what size needle are you sewing with?
7511.
Maybe that's
I'm
it, because
gonna-
I have a 9014.
I am going to rethread this because I really don't want to take it out. But it is kind of gummy.
Okay. Got it on this side. I just really like using it because it really, for me, it helps me keep my fabric intact. Oh.
It does. And for some projects, it's really good, especially like if you're working with vinyl. But I would usually use a Teflon foot for that.
All right. So okay. Now I'm up to getting the outer fabric, guys. And I'm going to just put it up against the zipper. Okay, this is the top of the zipper. So I'm going to put it up here and align it well. And you want to make sure that it aligns well on here too.
No.
Yeah, that machine doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't. It's all gummed up.
Is it your bobbin?
No. I could change it, but I don't think so.
So now that I've done this, I'm going to turn it around, and then I'm going to fold this way, like this.
Okay, so it's going to be a real small pouch.
Yeah, it was going to be that small. I wanted it to be bigger, but that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a bigger pouch than that, but that's all right. Yeah. I guess I needed a bigger square, but that's okay.
It is not happy, this machine. Okay, we need to do some repair work here.
Well, that machine better work for you tomorrow. You got your live tomorrow.
I know, and I wanted to finish some quilting, but...
You got your live tomorrow. That machine better not be acting up.
Not cool.
So don't worry, I got it.
Yeah, I'm going to change my bobbin, though.
All right, so I'm putting the tape on here on the other side. Okay, there it is. Okay, now I'm taking this other side, guys, and I hope you guys can see. And now I am putting it up here. And Nancy's right. This thing is going to be small, but that's okay. All right, so there. So I do have the tape, and I could put pins if I want to hold it better. Here we go. All right, so now what I'm going to do is, see, you have like a little sandwich like that. See?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to top stitch down here. Okay? And stuff. And it'll make sense in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to sew. And here we go.
Just looking for a scrap. If I can just go.
You know what? I wonder if I should have did this with my serger. Maybe the ends or something. Because look, I got my serger out.
Ooh, no plastic on it.
Yeah, I took it out.
Okay. I think we're back in business now. Yeah. It's looking a little better.
All right.
Let's see if we can catch up.
So now I have it like this. Okay. Yep. I know what I'm doing. Okay. For a minute there, I was having a moment. All right. So now you unzip it. Because I was going to say, boy, that didn't come out right. Okay. I'm going to unzip. And then you got to turn it over. You're going to turn it over. Right? And the reason why you want to turn it over is because this is going to look so cute. This is going to be a cute pouch. I like my pouch.
It's not liking this tape thing.
Okay, there it is. So this is top stitch. So now on this side, I have to iron it. There it is. Okay, I got it. All right, I'm good. So now I just have to iron this and then top stitch the other end. This is why you turn it inside out. So now I got my iron right here. Take this out of the way. And then I just have to iron this right here. Just to make sure it's nice.
And you want to pull it away from the zipper, right?
Right.
Because you don't want it to
get
caught on the zipper.
And is my zipper all jacked up? Hold on a minute now. Let me see something. I think my zipper's all jacked up. Nope, I think I'm supposed to turn it the other way. Am I supposed to turn it the other way? I was. There you go. Got it. Whew! I thought I messed up. Okay. That was close. I was going to say, wow. See, this is why I don't like to do live sewing. Okay. So now I'm just aligning it, and then I'm just making it real nice and neat. So I'm going to iron. I'm going to take my iron. You guys can see, right? Okay, here we go. I'm going to take my iron.
You can see.
Yep. Okay, so.
Yeah, I'm getting that squeaky sound again. And it looks like my needle's gummed up.
Okay, let me do it this way so I can make sure that I can iron all the way here. There you go. All right, so I'm already ironed up, but I'm going to put some clips on here because I just want to make sure that it stays secure even though I ironed it. Just to make sure it doesn't shift on me. I'm going to be finished with my bag before you know it. Yay! They will have to just watch you. Okay.
Well, I don't know. This machine really does not like that tape. It's kind of destroyed.
Oh, I'm going to go
here.
I'm going to go okay. Okay. I'm going to go this way. And here we go, guys. This bag is coming out cute, and I think it's because I feel the pressure of all you guys watching. Maybe that's what I need to do. When I want to sew something, I'm just going to go live. And I'm like, I need the pressure. Oh, it's coming out nice.
Not so nice here.
Let me see if I can do this little thing right here. I have a little light here from let me see. Hold on. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, I might need to take my machine in It's been really acting up a lot lately. I know I've been really.
Have you been cleaning it?
Yeah, I did a really thorough cleaning not too long ago because it was giving me so many problems.
You got to clean it religiously.
But I've really been using a lot. So
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why you got to clean it religiously because you're using it a lot. So, all right.
yeah,
Oops.
a lot of threads.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. So now I got this. So now I got to turn it inside out again. Oh, well. Yeah, this is inside out. Okay, so when you get to this part, you have to sew down each side. You got to sew down and down. However, though, see how I have the zipper here? You want to close it a little bit because you don't want to lose that cut. But when you're sewing, you want to make sure that you're sewing straight. Now, to make sure that I'm sewing straight, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a ruler.
Please tell me no more tape.
Huh?
Please tell me no more tape.
No more tape. I'm actually going to use chalk. I'm going to use chalk. And then this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my chalk. Right? Because I can't sew straight for nothing. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure and take a chalk and just draw the line. And that's where my stitches are going to be. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to go here and do the same thing. There you go.
Yeah, when I sew it on regular fabric, it's fine.
It doesn't like the tape at all.
I guess.
And then I'm just going to clip the sides. Okay. And then I'm going to clip this side too. Okay. And now that I have it nice and straight, I'm going to sew on the white lines that I have. See? Just so you guys can see. See how I drew those white lines, and then on the other side I drew a white line, and then I clipped it. So that way I could just sew straight. Right? So that's how I'm doing it. So there is a little bit of bulk on this side because of all the the zipper, but that's okay. So I'm gonna I need my regular foot for this. I don't need my zipper foot anymore. So I'm gonna take out my zipper foot and use my regular foot. I'm taking that out. You know, there's a lot of stuff involved in sewing. It's like a guy that like Dad was with his cars. He was an auto mechanic.
A lot of little pieces.
Exactly. So this is like us. This is us being auto mechanics on sewing. All right. Okay, here we go. I got my regular pressure foot. And you guys can see, right? Let me move you back. Okay. There you go. So now I'm gonna back stitch. And because I drew those lines, I'm sewing right on it. It's a Jeanette thing. Because Jeanette can't sew. All right, see how nice and straight? Because I drew the line. And then I could go this way too. Okay. So and here we go. And then here you want to go back and forward several times because this is where, you know, the zipper. So there. All right. So where's my little thing? Right here. Okay. So now what I got to do is I'm going to take scissors and I'm going to cut this and this on the sides because we don't need this anymore or this anymore. So I got scissors over here. Okay. All right. So no, just cut. But you don't want to cut close to the stitches. You just want to cut around. That's all. And I'm going to cut this off. There you go. Like, where'd it go? There you go. Okay. All right. So I got that. And then I got this. Uh-oh, Nancy's rocking with the machine. I hear it.
And you hear it?
I hear it. It's like a sports car. All right, there we go. All right. So, if you want, okay. All right, guys. So, if you want, you can leave it like this. And then what
Are you cutting the bulk on the sides?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
If you want, you can leave it like this, and then you just turn it inside out. I think this will make a cute pencil case. And then you can use it as is. But a lot of times people like to box the corners. And I actually love box corners, but I can't make box corners. That's where I jack it all up when I do the box corners, okay? It's like I have a really nice.
You just have to pull the two edges to make that triangle.
Yeah, that's where I screw up because my triangle never really comes out like a triangle. But see, look, cute pouch as is. But is this enough for me? It could be, but I like the squares, and for the life of me, I can't get them. But you know what? I'm gonna keep trying. So, as much as it bothers me that this will be ruined. Oh, you're caught up?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. You were fast. You weren't messing around. Okay. So, all right. So, this is what I am going to do for the box corners. I'm going to turn it inside out.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now, I'm going to have to bring the camera close because I saw a lady do this and I was like, that's how you do it. That's why my stuff always comes out screwed up because I was measuring wrong. But it still kind of messes up too. Okay, so
I forgot to backstitch.
You forgot to backstitch?
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this, but I'm going to try to. I want to do, this is how you measure the inch. You see where I have my seam, right? I used to take the ruler and measure it off the end of the fabric. That's not how you do it. The measurement starts right on the seam, okay? So what you do is you take an inch and right there, see where the line is? The line of the ruler is right on top of this seam. And that, I'm making a box inch. So what I'm going to do is, where's my chalk?
It's kind of small for a box, but it is a little small.
Well, I'm gonna do it with my little thing. I know that I had a better chalk that I could use. Here it is.
I'm just using a fabric pen.
Okay,
it'll come off.
I'm gonna use this. This is better. Okay, so instead of the chalk, I'm going to measure my square right off that seam, and I'm gonna go here, and then here. Okay, so here is my square. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side with a 1 inch square, which is right by the seam.
And are you going to do the same thing on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay.
The 1 inch square. So I have a square here, okay, a square here, and a square here. But remember, when you take your ruler, where your seam is, that's where this starts measuring the square. Not at the edge of the fabric. It's where your seam is. And then you're going to cut the squares out. And that's where I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut out the squares. So, hold on. I'm going to use my fabric scissors. These right here, because these are like, these are like, man, this is like a knife. There you go. Now I'm going to cut the other one. Okay, got it. Now I'm going to do this one. So I'm always trying to be careful because this is always the area that I always mess up. Well, it's really the sewing part, sewing these squares. The sisters are quiet because they're so focused. Okay, so, all right. So I got my squares cut out.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Man,
now we're going to pull.
really quick. Okay. All right. So now this is where
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
This is where I mess up. But you're supposed to take them and you're supposed to square it off where it's like a line, a straight line. This is where I always mess up. it's the placement of this freaking thing. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, I think I got it. All right, and then you're supposed to clip it. And then do the other side. It's supposed to be, just line it up. Oh, I thought you guys could see. I'm going to line it up here. And now mine is coming apart. Hold on, I got to. Here we go. It's starting already. All right, hold on. I got to. Nope. See?
Everybody's looking at sergers.
All right.
Are you sewing it? Oh, okay.
No. Because my edge started falling apart. Okay,
no.
So when I, went to do the thing. Okay, so now I got to put it together. Oh boy, this is where I always screw up. I wonder if there's a way to find out if you got it right. Let me see. Yeah, this looks like it might be right.
There you go.
All right. Now I just got to make sure I sew straight, because this is where I really jack it up. All right. So now you have to sew straight down. So here we go. I'm going to do it from this foot, the side of the foot. And here we go. Boy. All right. Got that. Oh boy. Let's see how it looks here. All right. So the other side. It's going all fast. I guess you finished already.
Yeah, I did.
My God.
I need to clip my threads, though.
A little sports car there. All right.
I have to learn to work fast, because in between it's, Mom, I'm hungry. Mom, what's for dinner? The stove went off. The laundry is calling me. Now the phone is ringing. So in between all of these things, I got to try to get something in.
See, that's because you're nice. See, when Carlito goes, Ma, I go, what the hell do you want? And then he goes, nothing.
Never mind.
Never mind. What do you want? All right. Okay. All right. I'm turning it around.
Poke out my corners.
And guys, let's see. Moment of truth here. I do like the fabric a lot. All right. The thing is, it's poking out this side of the.
Well, I indented mine a little bit. I wanted to get like an angle. I don't know if you did. Like a side.
Show off. You got to show off. You got to show off. All right.
Because it's such a small pouch, so I wanted to give it more space. So I angled it a little bit so I could come up.
All right. Okay.
Little hairs.
I think I did it.
Yay.
What do you guys think? I guess mine angled too, without me knowing.
Okay, see? So it depends how you when you were
I think it's
stretching
because
the box
I
and where
used
you
the
placed your needle.
yeah,
Yeah,
but it looks cute. This is a cute little pencil case.
cute little box. Boxed corner. I don't know if you can see the box.
I
Box
like
corner.
that. I got a box corner too. She.
Now, what do I put in here? I think I'm going to put my little magnets stuff in here. Got a lot of magnets.
This is a cute pencil case. Now, the other thing that you can do, guys, is like before you guys sew it together and you want to like embroider a name and you just don't want the other side to have the back of the embroidery, just after, just embroider this before you sew it, the outer.
Yeah.
But this came out cute. Oh wow,
Little
mine
pig.
came out really nice. Maybe it's because I didn't iron the fabric.
You definitely want to iron the fabric.
I did not. I wasn't doing that. And look how cute it came out. I am impressed. I love my little bag.
See?
Yay.
Very good.
I know. I'm getting better. Now, I would like to know how to do the zipper tabs.
Now, the tabs are easy. You just
Yeah.
need a very small piece.
Because see
And
how
then you
it
want to fold
closes?
in the raw edges.
Yeah. See how it closes?
Mhm.
And then you have this part right here.
Well, that you may want to poke out. Get your little chopstick and try to poke that corner out a little bit more. It'll square it off a little more.
Trying to see how I can take a chopstick.
Yeah, just grab a little chopstick. Now, maybe I'll put some.
Now, the one thing too that I'm not too crazy about is I see the raw edges inside.
Yeah, but the design wasn't to have clean edges. Like if you wanted to have clean or not no raw edges inside, then we'd have to change, how you're making the bag.
Yeah. I think what I had to do is sew it differently.
Yeah, we didn't sew to not have raw edges.
Yeah. But that's okay.
But it's fine.
It's for me.
Did you show Mello?
No, Mello. Mello, Willow, look at your bag. Look at it, Mello. Look at your bag. What do you think, boo boo? Look at that. Look at the bones. I did that. And look, honey, it's not crooked. It's not crooked.
If I put my snacks in there.
I can put your little snacks in here. Boo boo. Look at that. What do you think? Want to check the inside? Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's looking, he's watching. Boo boo. He made 4 years with us. 4 years. Gotcha day.
Wow.
Yeah, gotcha day this month. Yeah. I love you too. Oh no, gotcha day was in September. I mean, not September, July. July was gotcha day. Yes. Oh my goodness, I gotcha forever. I'm happy. I'm happy with my bag.
Good. See?
I
You can do it.
Yep. Let's say hi to people.
Yes.
They've been watching us so. Let me go over here on my regular
my little clips
spot.
in this pouch.
Yeah, I gotta clean my stuff before I go to bed. And I gotta make sure that I repackage that package for that lady. Oh my god. I cannot believe that I accidentally left out one of the napkins. She would have had a cow. She would have been super pissed. She would have been like, I paid for 8 and you only gave me 7. And I would have been like, what? Been like, I'm sorry. She probably would have gave 1 star. And there
I'm
goes
gonna
my seller
change
thing.
my needle and maybe do a little oiling to see. Even though it's fine now, I'm gonna test it again.
You know, I sold that.
Yeah, see, it's fine now. It just did not like that tape.
Oh. And
But
you
I've
know
used
what?
that tape before, and it's kind of funny, but I didn't use a lot of it, so
Oh, because we use 2 layers.
yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah. But it worked.
But Juki can handle it, I'm sure.
It worked for me. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the workhorse, that machine back there.
yeah, it is.
That's the ones that you see a lot in factories and all that kind of stuff. It's actually the one that girl that does all the scrunchies that she sells, XSL.
Mm-hmm.
She uses these machines.
Okay.
I actually got it because of her. Because I saw the machines and she was doing all those scrunchies, and I was like, I want to do scrunchies and stuff. So, okay, guys. All right, I am going to go down the chat so me and Nancy can say hi to everybody.
I fit all my clips in here.
Oh, you're putting your clips in there? I got to figure out what I'm
clips.
going to put in there. I'll put something in there.
You
and
got my
stuff.
clips because my little bowl just wasn't hacking it anymore. I got more clips.
Oh. All right, let's go down. Hey, Sassy. Hey, Judy. How are you? Happy Friday to you, too. I see Judy Bauer. I see Jenny Owens. How are you? Or is Nancy? No, Nancy is actually in Florida and I am in Virginia. I just sent her the link and she's joining us on StreamYard and stuff. Hey Tina, hey Joanne, how you doing? Hey Iris, hey Robin, how are you? Hey Denise, how you doing? Oh, she's watching from California.
Nice.
Hey Ozzy, how are you? Hey Miss Gardner, how you doing? Let's see who we got here. Hey Kim Cass, how you doing? Oh, Ozzy said he made a zipper pouch on the TikTok live last night. I gotta watch. I gotta get on TikTok and watch Ozzy and stuff. Hey
Nice,
Miss Banks, how are you? Hi Angela and Stitches, how you doing? Let's see. Hey Danielle, how you doing? Hey Miss Masters, how are you? Hey, Make Ivy, how you doing? Oh, thanks. Oh yeah, if you guys liked this video of me and Nancy sewing this pouch, give us a thumbs up. That helps the channel a lot.
Yes,
it helps. It really does. And I will be posting this weekend. It's going to be my editing weekend because I have been with the camera all over the place. And Fred even bought me a cord because I've been using the camera to do the videos and my batteries keep running low. So he went and he got me a cord so that way I can record with the, from the wall instead of using mini batteries because I would be in the middle of videotaping and then the battery run out. And I would be like, great. Sorry, guys. I didn't bring water either. Ugh. Hey, Debbie, how are you? Hey, Sylvia, how you doing? Hey, Miss Shirley. Hey, Debbie White, how are you? Hey, Faker McFay, how you doing? if you're quilting versus interfacing. Yeah, starchy is, I mean, and I will tell you this, Miss Shirley, if you get that starch that Nancy's talking about, man, you can get high on that thing. I'm telling you, boy, because it smells good. It really does. Oh, Joanne said she bought a gallon of it and wondered how long it will last.
Yeah. Doesn't
It's
last too long for me, but I do a lot of starching. So,
and they do sell them by the gallon, right?
they do.
I think in Joanne's maybe.
Yeah,
And
and
they,
they even have it in Amazon and stuff.
oh, okay, but at Joanne's you use the coupon.
Yes.
Yeah, and so hey Kathy, how you doing? Aw, thanks Kathy. Looks like they like watching us sew together. What kind of pouch are y'all making? We were trying to make that square pouch, but I think it came out
A
okay.
box. It's a boxed pouch.
A
Yeah.
box pouch, yeah.
Just it's a little small, but it's okay. It's
Yep.
small like a pencil
Kim,
pouch kind of.
Kim said, Nancy, you are brilliant. Well, she knows her sewing stuff, that's for sure. This is her world. This is her world, Kim. Okay. I mean, she's quilting, sewing. I mean, that's her thing. The embroidery is mine. The sewing,
Yes.
I can't touch her on that.
I love the embroidery, but I really love quilting.
Yeah,
Quilting is
that's her thing. Putting the
that's
pieces
yeah.
together and sewing it and ironing it. That's Nancy.
Yeah.
And stuff. And Joanne said she bought a gallon and soaked 2 jelly rolls from Joanne's. They were a little ick. I wrung them out, hung them to dry overnight, ironed all of the next day before I cut. Oh, she used a lot of starch. She said I poured the starch back in the bottle and used it again. Ah, okay. That's pretty smart because I mean she used her stuff. Mm. I think Cardito ran out to go do an Instacart. Hey Deborah, how you doing? Look at Marlene. Hey Nana, how are you? Let's see. Well, everybody, I guess everybody was laughing at our picture, our Vogue picture.
Our we have so many too.
We do. We got so many. And you know, mom got mad when we took that picture. Because I lift my middle finger.
Well, we have to find the picture. There's that picture where she made outfits for us, and we had matching outfits, and it was like a plaid pinkish
I think I have
outfit.
it. I'll have to find it and post it. I'm gonna post that picture. She did. Yeah, because my mom
She
used to
did.
make our clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a plaid outfit, and then I remember I was holding a white pocketbook.
Mhm. Yeah, I think you were.
Yep,
So
I
that
remember
was pretty
that.
cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, pretty funny because it's like back then. Now we say it's cool, but when mom came in the room with those outfits, I remember me and you were like, "You want us to wear
I
that?"
don't want to wear that.
Yep, exactly. But boy, I ain't gonna lie to you. Me and Nancy are scared of our mother. Cause boy, whew, we would. It's like we would say we didn't want to wear it, but we said it when she wasn't in the room. Because if she heard us, mm, that old lady was nice to everybody, but she was mean to me and Nancy.
Oh, Angela says that her mom made their Easter outfits. All three
Oh, I
girls had the same outfits. That was the
I
trend back then,
wonder.
I guess.
You know what? I wonder if did mom make that for Easter for us?
I don't know. I don't
I
know
don't
what it was. I
remember.
was so little. I
Yeah,
don't remember.
yeah. Mom was. It's funny.
She'll
Oh
be
my
back
god.
in Miami soon.
Oh yeah, because
You will be back on Tuesday, I think it
yeah.
is.
And you know what? That's very upsetting that she didn't want to come visit me.
She just
You know,
wants to come home now.
I
She's
know,
been out for a while.
I'm gonna hold it against her.
She did a lot of traveling. They went to Puerto Rico. She spent a lot of time with family, with her
Yeah,
sister, and
'cause her
she wants to
sister
come home.
turned 88, right? Titi Pancha turned 88.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So
they celebrated her sister's birthday in Puerto Rico and stuff. So yeah, so my mom really wanted to spend time with her, which was really good. It was really nice.
yeah.
And I think they're having a big party for her. Is it tonight or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Okay.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Okay, so mom will be all partied out when she comes
Oh
back to
yeah. She's
Miami.
gonna be exhausted.
Yep, that's it. That means nobody's,
Yeah.
yeah, she's not gonna
She'll
do
be
vlog.
exhausted. I'll be picking her up, and then we're gonna be heading to Sarasota. She doesn't want to go.
She doesn't
She's
want to go.
tired. She wants to stay home. She's tired, which
How
is
come you
fine.
don't
I
let her
mean,
stay
we're
home?
gonna be out in the hot sun, so I don't blame her because it's an all
I would
day,
just leave her
2 day
home.
event of being
She'll
in the
be
hot
fine
sun.
at home by herself. She'll be
So
fine.
yeah, she'll be fine. She's got tons to catch up on. So
Yeah, with the neighbors and all that kind of stuff and everything. She got to go around the neighborhood, find out business from everybody. You know how mom do. She gonna be talking to everybody. You know how
yeah,
how mother is. It's hey Eartha, how you doing? Hey Margot, how are you? Here's some advice here. Debbie says a zipper foot allows you to run along the edge of the zipper for generally a quarter of an inch. That is
yes.
true. And you know what? I always make the mistake of not using a zipper foot sometimes because I'm lazy and I don't want to change it.
It takes 2 seconds to change it.
2 seconds is long. long. And Ms. Banks says
And some of the older
how much
machines,
of
you
your
actually have to
zipper
get
you
the
want to fill.
screwdriver and unscrew the foot and put it. That's a bit of a pain. But
Yeah.
now the machines, most of them is just push button releases, and that's it.
Okay, and then she also said the sticky tape used to hold down the zipper has to be one that doesn't gum the needle. I ordered one from China that was no good. The wash away is better from Drizzle. Ah, well,
Okay.
that could be it too, because I ain't gonna lie, I do use the cheap stuff. I do use the cheap. Nancy, are you using the cheap stuff? Is that why yours goes?
Well, you told me double-sided tape, so I took out the double-sided tape.
But we were sewing. You were using regular tape?
No, this is double-sided tape.
For sewing.
Double-sided tape, yes.
For sewing.
No.
Then
you said double-sided tape.
Why you got gummed up? Then oh my god.
That's why I got gummed up. I ended up taking it off, and then it was fine.
Oh my god. But they have it for sewing. You're fine. Yeah. Okay, so you use regular tape. So don't use regular tape, people. Don't use that. Doesn't work.
Doesn't work, especially on this. I mean, this is a Brother machine, but didn't work.
Oh. And then Marty said, thank you, ladies, doing a bag project today. And somehow the zipper foot was stiffing off use the double-sided tape for sewing.
The zipper foot was stitching off the edge. So it probably, if you line up your zipper foot, and you ride it along the zipper, and you kind of use your hands to press the zipper up against the zipper foot, it'll prevent it from moving around. Because if you see how this zipper foot is, like if you ride it right along there, it really doesn't have much give to move around on you. So you're putting a little bit of pressure, and the zipper foot doesn't have anywhere to go because it's riding right along the zipper itself. So that kind of helps it to stay right on line.
And sometimes too, when I'm using the zipper foot, when I do that, sometimes I feel like I'm going to sew on the actual zipper because it does look like it's sewing close.
Yeah, it
But
gets pretty close, which is nice.
it's actually the perfect length though.
Yeah.
And yep, Debbie agrees with you. Iron.
Yes.
Iron.
Iron,
But I
iron,
ain't gonna
iron.
lie. Guys, when you be ironing, it get hot in here. It's like when I put the heat press on, right? When I get a whole bunch of orders for like kitchen towels or something that I have to put on that heat press for, I wait till the end. And then I put on the heat press and then I press all the towels and stuff and then I turn it off. Because man, it could get sweaty in here. To
Yeah.
really, I mean,
Yeah, the
really
heat press
literally it'll turn
takes a
to a
lot.
sweatshop. Now that iron that you have, does it get like hot when you're using it?
It gets pretty hot. I mean,
No, but
it's
I'm
got an
saying
automatic shut
you
off. So like right now it's
really
still
heat.
on, but I can tell that it's pretty cool because it knows that I'm not using it. So it has cooled down. Now if I touch it, it's gonna reactivate and I have it on the highest setting, the cotton setting. So I have it
Yeah.
like full blast.
Oh,
But you
see.
have different settings. You don't have to have it on cotton.
Well, I have
Well,
mine, but the thing is that you could. But the thing is, I hit the steam button, so of course steam goes up, so it's going on me, so that I'm sweating. Yeah.
yeah, I'm not really a fan of putting the water in the iron. I'd rather have it on the bottle,
Oh,
not
really?
putting water inside the iron in here. You can, of course, but I live in Miami. We have hard water and it's not so great for the iron, right? So there's a bunch of things and I did a whole video on the iron and things like that, but it I think it's better that you don't put water in the iron and you just
Yeah.
have it in a spray bottle. So I have like a spray bottle down here or I have my starch and I'm usually starching anyway. So I like the dry iron and I just leave it. It lasts longer. I don't have to worry about the minerals that'll gump up inside the chamber of the iron that
Mm-hmm.
over time you're going to have to clean it. And if you don't clean your iron and maintain your iron, you're going to need to get a new one. And this one was pretty pricey, so I want it to last.
Yeah. Those irons do cost a lot of money, but they are
Yeah,
nice. I
they are.
really love that when you put it down, it lifts.
Yeah, what I really love about this iron specifically is this corner. I don't know if you can see, like this tip
It's
on your
pointy.
typical iron, they all have the tip, but they're not that great. This tip will really hit, especially when you're quilting. It really
Mm-hmm.
hits those little
Well, let
pieces.
me get mine. Hold on. This is mine. Mine is
Yep,
pretty and it has it on both ends.
yep,
See?
that's
And
nice.
what I love really about this, and I do put
It's
water in
cordless.
mine. I do put water in mine and I use the steam a lot. But but we have a water softener here,
Hmm.
you know? So
Hmm.
it's like not really a big deal. I use it a lot. As you can see, it's pretty clean
Yeah,
and stuff. And I do like the tips, like you said. And I
yeah,
like having it on both ends. And I will say I do like that this one's wireless. The only thing, the only thing that I don't like is because it's wireless, right? It's not, every time you lift it from the carriage,
hmm.
there's no more charge, right? So it's using whatever,
Oh, so it
charge
doesn't
it
stay
has.
hot.
Yeah, it's not like a really constant hot. It
Oh
will,
no,
yeah,
I
after a
need to have
while
the
it
full
will
blast
yeah,
heat.
and it automatically shuts off sometimes and everything. But the thing
Yeah,
is, you quilt a lot, so you
yeah.
have to have that equal iron, the heat, and
Hmm.
we have to have it all the time. When
Yeah,
I use it, it's really just to do a quick ironing thing. I don't really quilt and stuff.
yeah,
So for me, it's perfect, and I like that it is wireless. and stuff. But if I was
Yeah,
quilting the way you do, I would have gotten the iron that you use.
but the benefits of having it wireless is really nice because you can kind of walk around and wherever it is your ironing station is, you don't have to worry about cords and things like that. So that's a huge plus.
It is,
But
but the
yeah,
only
but
thing
for
is you
me,
don't
it was
get that
more important to
power.
have that consistent heat and
Yeah,
that ability to get the points. And, the fact that when you're quilting, sometimes you're doing little 1 inch pieces and they're so tiny. And so I'll have it and just kind of move the iron over. And it really helps your wrists when you don't have to keep moving the iron in the upright position. Like I can just push the iron to the side and I know that it's going to pop back up and not burn, my iron or any whatever I
right.
have on that end. So it's nice to
Yeah,
do that and then just push it. And I
yeah.
can
Now,
just
one
keep
of the
going
things
to the
I've
next
been
one.
doing is I've been looking to see could I find a wireless iron that's like a mini version. A mini version of what I have would be great because that way there's less space, and because I don't really need that big of an iron, I could, a little
Well,
iron would
let me
be
see.
fine.
I
But I don't
have, where do I have that?
like. I have a mini iron, but it's wired.
Yeah, I have a mini one that's wired that I use a lot. I'll use these sometimes on the live, and this one's just small. It's
Yeah, I
just
have that
a
one.
tiny one.
Yeah, but it's
But
it's
I
wired.
also have the Cricut. Not sure
Yeah,
where it
and I
is.
have that one too, but it's
Yeah,
wired. So my thing is, I would like to have the wireless but mini,
yeah.
and I've been looking, so
Well,
I haven't found. I found some, but I'm like, but it always has bad reviews.
mm,
So I'm like, I don't want to.
I have, and this is like my new favorite tool. Not the iron, but the clapper. And it's not just
Oh,
the your wooden clapper. Like, you have your wooden clappers here that you use to
right, I have that.
go on your seams, but this one is my new little favorite.
Is
See if I
that
can
the
get
one
it
you
out.
showed last week?
Not sure.
The one with the wool handle?
This, yeah, it's got wool on the top. Is it this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is like my new favorite thing.
Now that's a big clapper, though.
Yeah, it's big. I've got the big one. They do have smaller ones, but I got the big one because I do a lot of the quilts. And so when you're quilting, and I don't know, see if I have something here, and it's just something that you're quilting and you want to like press the seams, or it's something that you're doing, you can literally lay it out and press them out and really feel them and then hit it with the iron. And because you are on this rounded edge, it allows you to really fold that seam down.
Oh, so that's why the wool is there, so you could actually iron on top of that.
Yeah, and so because you're on this angle, it really gets in to the seam and will hold it in place. And then I just kind of can hit it with the clapper on top of that if I wanted. But it
That's
really holds
pretty
it down
neat.
into place.
Where
So I
did you
can
get
go
that?
either way.
Where
But
did you get that thing from?
I got it from Amazon, but it's Madame So. Actually, no, this one I got from Madame So because they were having a sale, but they do have it on Amazon too. It's called the Wool Quilters Clapper. Clapper.
That's pretty neat.
So I really like this because for quilting, those seams,
Mm-hmm.
really nice. It opens them up and it really lets you iron it in place so that when you take it off, those seams are flat. They're not going anywhere. And that helps because if you're going to now take your piece and try to line it up to hit
Right.
the point,
Yeah.
it's really going to be flat and you're going to really be able to see if you're going to line it up correctly.
Huh.
So
That's
that's my new favorite toy.
okay. Okay.
I love my toy.
Nancy and her gadgets. But you know what? I mean, shoot, I got my little embroidery gadgets.
Yes.
But I've been cutting back. I've been buying less because I was telling myself I want to see how far I can go this year without buying extra stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't last long though. Because I already bought a box of threads.
I almost brought.
Colors. I was running out of some colors, and I said, you know what? Let me get another box of sim threads because I'm running low. So yeah. Right.
Well, when I went to the Ricoma open house, they did give us let's see if I have it somewhere here. They gave us the color charts.
I know. I had to pay for mine for the Madeira threads. I had to pay for my color charts.
Yeah, it was the poly neon is what they gave us. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, because I don't know how much they are now, but I remember I had to pay about like $7-8 for my color charts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on to those.
Yeah, I actually have 2 of them now because one I had bought a while ago when I placed an order with Madeira threads, and then this is now my second one. So
yeah,
not bad.
And let's see. Let's go down this chat. He said, Marlene said, I've never used the handle that you just inserted in the sewing machine, Jeanette. Oh, that's the the handle. That's to lift and lower
the presser foot.
The pressure foot. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something, Marty. At first when I got the sewing machine and I got that, I was like, if you saw the unboxing, right? Because I wasn't really familiar with sewing. I looked at it and I said, what is this thing for? I was like, what is this? I was like, and then, when I put it on the machine, I said, that looks tacky. But then somebody said, oh, you're going to like that. Because especially if you're sewing, because if you're holding, your hands hold the fabric and then you use that to lift the sewing.
Yeah, your hands free. So you're able to keep holding on to the fabric and not have to let go to lift up the presser foot.
Now I love it. Yeah. I love it. I love lifting the pressure foot and everything with that thing. I love it. Yeah. Yep. It's like, Team Barefoot.
Yes, Carol. Barefoot. But it worked.
Oh. Oh, that's right. You had your sandals on.
I have my flip-flops.
Yep, Marlene, we all have that. I think we love our machines. I just wanted to bring up the Juki because I had bought the Juki and I'm like, I got to start using my machines. That's the thing. The embroidery machine gets all the use. My sewing machines, I want to get into sewing and I'm not using them as much as I wanted to. That's why I said I had the Brother SC1900 and I was sewing with that. I said, let me put that one away. Let me take out the Juki, play with that a little bit. I even switched my sergers out. Got the Airflow 3000 behind me and stuff.
You took off the plastic covers. So that's always a plus.
Yes, it is. And I've been using them. I've been playing with them. I really have and stuff. So it looks great. Thank you, Iris. I did it. What type of zippers are you using? Just the regular
the craft zippers. Number 5.
Yeah. Nothing fancy.
Just the plastic. They're not metal.
No, I didn't use the metal ones. Let me see. Yes, but you have to take consideration the cost of the fabric, the zipper, and the thread. Yep, that's when we were talking about how sometimes you see on Etsy a lot of people they're selling these pouches and stuff that they sew so super cheap. And I'm like, they're not. I guess as long as they recoup the stuff, Maybe that's why they're like, oh, just
Yeah.
recoup it. I don't
I
know.
mean, this was Dollar Tree fabric, so
Well, that's true. Yours is that, but mine wasn't. Mine was not Dollar Tree. These were actually just fabrics that I've purchased. But I gotta
mm,
tell you, yours. Well, see, but you have stuff in yours. I didn't put anything in mine yet.
yeah, I put a bunch of
But
clips.
yeah, I like. I think I'm getting better with these. I think I am really getting better with these. Now I just really, I'm gonna start practicing some more. And if I get really good with these things, maybe I'll put some of these pouches on my Etsy shop.
Yeah, I mean they're great back to school, right? Little pouches.
Yeah, for maybe I'll put them on my Etsy shop and stuff. But I'm not gonna sell them like this with the raw edges. I'll have to do the pattern
Yeah,
without the raw edges because this
yeah,
this doesn't look good. Now I could take a serger and just go shoot like that on the serger, but you know
yeah. But you want it to have more of a cleaner look.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
So this is not, but for me this is fine. You know, I can use this for work for when I take my pencils to work and stuff.
yeah.
So that'll be cool. Um, let's see. And then Marnie said the other thing I bought zipper by the yard. It has such a
The,
hard time to put the pull on it.
the pulls on it, really? There's a
Yep.
little trick to that. If you go in at an angle, you can get them in really quick.
Yeah.
You have to go in at the angle, and then once
Now,
you're in at that angle, you can just shoot. Yeah, but the zipper by the yard, those are
do
nice.
you do you save a lot of money by buying the zippers by the yard? I wonder.
I think you do, but it, it depends. If you're gonna make a lot of like pouches or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
then I would get zipper by the yard. And then what the nice thing is that you can change the pulls. So like
It's true.
we have craft zippers, so we're stuck with the little pull that comes with it.
Yeah,
Where if you do the zipper by the yard, you can change it up the pulls, and you can get those decorative ones. You can get
that's
different
true.
colors to make them pop.
That's
So
true.
that's really neat.
Yeah, that's
I
not.
don't know if I
Yeah.
have any.
Did you
Uh,
buy? Did you buy zipper by the yard?
I do. I have a few. And I also when we went to
Oh, the
the
sewing and
sewing
push
expo,
though.
I got some sewing poles. Let me see if I have any
Oh.
around here.
And then you know what? I'm gonna look into that. But I think Marlene has a point. You're just gonna have to somehow figure it out how you put that pull on.
It takes some practice, but once you get it, it's really easy.
Crafty Puerto Rica's like raising her hand. Team Barefoot here too. All right, guys. How many of you guys drive barefoot in the summer? Take those sandals off.
Now I'm gonna see. I have a couple here.
And she said, I usually don't use the SC1900 for sewing. I use the old Singer Talent sewing machine. It does a great job.
So here's some zipper pulls. This was from a make and take that we did. And so this is like out of vinyl. So they're like little pouches out of vinyl. But here's some zipper pulls that you can do, which is cool. I have a couple here. Let me see. So here's a zipper pull, and it's a button.
Oh, that's
See that?
cute. That's cute.
They've got one that's like an umbrella.
Oh, those are really cute. I like those.
If you're into Disney, you've got the little Disney cruise one.
Oh, that's Tracy, our cousin
Yeah.
Tracy. She's
Then
she's hard. She's hard dye Disney.
if you're what is that called? The Dungeons and Dragons or something that has the little,
Mhm.
if you can see that, a little ball
Ah,
with the numbers on it.
I want. Did they have any zipper pulls with like the sewing machines, the zippers, and all that stuff? Because you know what Becky made me.
Yeah.
Let me show you what Becky made me. Okay, Becky made.
Usually they had like a big, like, tub of them, and you just go through it, and they have all the zipper pulls, and you just pull them, and you
Well,
buy what you want.
these are not zipper pulls, but what she did was she tied charms to
Okay,
the zipper pull. See, so she
that's
got
cute.
the measuring tape. She put that here. This is scissors.
Okay, cute.
See, and then I think there's more stuff she put in here too. And then I have more. So what she kind of did was it's like little charms. And then right here she got like the little
Oh,
spool and
cute,
then the button. And she just like tied it.
cute.
So that's how she did mine and stuff.
Yeah, but you can get so many different zipper pulls, different colors. It just lets you personalize it. So it's pretty cool.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah. They have like the um rainbow zippers. I'd have to see where I have that.
Nancy
Hmm.
got everything in that room, I tell you. It's a store.
Everything.
It's a store. You could go shopping in there.
Let me see if I
A
have
little
any.
tight in there, but there's a lot of things to shop.
So this is just one of my. I have a little container full of all my zipper pulls. I don't know. Oh, I think I might. No. These are more craft zippers and bag zippers, invisible zippers. Um, I don't have any zipper by the yard here. I think it's in the containers.
And then Marnina's asking me about the Juki model. The Juki that is back there is the TL 2010Q. That's the one I have. Oh, Carol, she said an alcohol swab works to take the sticky off the needle.
Oh, good. Thanks, Carol.
Yep.
I'll probably do that once we're done because I do want to get some sewing tonight.
Oh, thanks, Ozzy. Yeah, I like my Juki. It's very, it's a straight stitch machine though. It's a straight stitch, and I actually got it off of Amazon. It was like 1,000 for it, and I do like it.
Well, straight stitch
That's the
machines are
yes,
really good for
Jenny.
quilting.
Yes, Jenny. That the serger that you saw next to me was the Airflow 3000 from Brother. Yes, that is the model that's there. Hey, Pearl, how you doing? Everybody loves the chalk. No more tape from Miss Nancy.
No, not liking that tape.
Yep.
I would have gotten my other tape. I didn't have time.
Does Jeanette still? Yes, I do, Miss Masters. I still have it. I still use it. I was just changing it up. That's all. And stuff. And now I'm going to be occupying another bedroom in the house. So I have to clean out that bedroom. So I'm going to have one room as an embroidery room. Another room is going to be my sewing room. So I'm going to be able to have all my sewing machines and everything next to each other. That's going to be really, really cool. So I'm excited when I get that room set up and everything because it's official. Carlito moved into the basement. He wants his basement. He likes his apartment down there. He doesn't want to hang out in the upstairs with the old people. We're not fun.
He doesn't want to hear your embroidery machines either.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He likes it down there because it's peaceful, it's quiet, and he gets to focus
Mhm.
on his music and do his thing. Yep. Um, let's see. You can make box corners. The bottoms have to be squared, cut out. I was able to do it, Debbie. I was able to do it. It gave me a little angle, but I think it's because I did an inch. I bet you if I did half an inch, it probably would have been a little bit more, less. I think it's because I used the inch that and it so it curved it, which is
Yeah,
fine.
I did it a little more and curved
Yeah,
it some more. I wanted to give it that look.
yeah. And I like the look. I
Yeah,
kind of agree with you. I like that curved look.
yeah, because it's since it's a small pouch, it allows you to get more space inside on the
Yeah,
top. You can fit more stuff in there.
yeah. Came out really cute. I think this is a really cute um pouch for pencils and stuff like that. I like the way it came out. And I love my fabric. I think I'm gonna make another one. But I definitely would like to make a bigger one though. That's for sure. Gotta figure out those measurements and stuff. Don't cut square after one of the seams is sewn unless you take that into account. Must be a square to match the edges. Yes. Don't cut square after. Yeah. Um, let's see. I was curious. Lots of machines. I do have a lot of machines, Miss Masters. I know. I am a machine addict. And I still would love to buy more machines. I would love to have the luminaire. But I told my husband that if I bring one more machine in here, another one has to leave. And I love my machines. They're like my baby. So I can't see myself getting rid of one. Can't.
You love your embroidery machines.
Oh, yup. I do. I do. Um, says every time I go to the store, I look at the serger. Just can't justify paying the money for it. They're expensive. I'm telling you, sergers can be so expensive too. I didn't
But
realize that.
if you're really gonna use it,
Yeah.
but if you're just gonna like every once in a while,
And that's what
then
I've
it's
been
not
doing because
worth
I
it.
thought I was going to use it like crazy because I was going to make my own clothes and everything. It's not
No,
happening. Well, maybe when I
well,
retire, it'll happen. But right now, it's not happening.
I
It's
started a
not.
T-shirt, cut out the pieces, have them all cut up. I just have to sit and sew it, but I haven't had time.
And Milky said, I really want to serve so bad. But another thing though, you don't have to buy an expensive serger because
No,
I also have the Brother 1034X DX, and
DX.
that was like $199 from Walmart. You don't have to spend
Yeah.
thousands of dollars for a serger, and stuff. Cause oops, I just dropped something. So, cause like me and Nancy, cause you got the DX too, right?
I have the DX. Yeah,
Yeah, and I have, yeah. And
yeah.
that it's not, you don't have to buy. I did get the 3000, the Air Force 3000 because it had the automatic threader. And that is nice. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. It's nice. You have to figure it out, but once you figure it out, it is nice. And it is bigger. It is bigger. It is faster. I do like it. I ain't gonna lie. But
Yeah.
but I'm gonna be honest, I spent that money and I have to like really start using it though.
Yeah.
I do. Um, how often am I gonna use it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Think I just like buying more supplies. I
Well,
think
that's a whole other craft, right? There's the buying of the fabric and the supplies. That's one
the
hobby.
notions.
But then the other hobby is actually making something with what you bought.
Exactly. Exactly. Because everybody goes to the store and everybody goes ooh and ah. Because I got lots of fabric to tell you
Yes.
about the ooh and
Oh,
ah.
I've
But
got
I had all
tons of
these
fabric.
plans and nothing happened. You know.
Oh yeah.
So it's like,
That's why it's
Um,
good when you're buying fabric, try to have a project in mind for it. Don't just buy fabric to buy fabric. Like,
well, that's what
you
happens. You
know.
get addicted because you look at the fabric. You're like, "Oh, this is so cute. This is cute." That happened to me and you, Nancy, a couple of times. Me and you went into fabric
Mhm.
stores, and I'm like, "This is
Mhm.
cute. This is cute." Then when I go home, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it. I'm
True.
like, "The heck." So now what I do, if I go into a fabric store and I see these fabrics and I'm like, "Oh, this is cute. This is cute." I just tell them, "Give me half a yard, half a yard, half a yard." That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm
I
like, with
mean,
half
it's
a
nice
yard,
to
I can
have, especially when you're doing applique,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But
And let's
where's
see. That made me laugh out loud. Driving to sports car. Pedal to the metal. Yep, Kim, boy. Let me tell you. And she was barefoot too, Kim. Barefoot. Driving that sports car. Barefoot. Did you get your nails done? No. Did you get a pedicure? Oh my goodness. Crazy. Um, let's see. I had a server. Well, I'm sure I had a serger when I was doing fancy show clothes for my daughters with lots of knits,
Mm.
sequels of jeweled looking fabrics that easily frayed, regular sewing that I didn't use much, so I gave it away. Aw.
Mm.
I wonder, do you still wish you had it? No. 'Cause that's and Crafty Puerto Rican said, been practicing sewing bags, love making them. I know. I think it's fun when you make these little bags. But this is the
Mhm.
thing. You could end up with so many bags that after a while you're like, okay, what am I going to do with the bags? So that's
See,
when you
but
start
I like making the purses,
you like the purses.
like the bags, like the backpack.
Mm-hmm.
The backpack, I made a purse. I made another purse, but then I end up with all these purses.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. I know.
you know,
Same here. Well, I gotta watch my
you
mighty
know,
hoop. My mighty hoop thing fell.
you
Okay.
know.
Let's see what else we got. Oh, she said Debbie Shore has lots of back. I gotta watch her
Yes,
channel then. I
yes,
never
I
watched
love
Debbie
Debbie Shore.
Shore.
She's
She's
awesome.
good.
Yeah, she's a great author. She has beautiful books. I mean, she's really nice.
Well, then I gotta write this down because I never heard of her,
Debbie
and she
Shore,
has
really?
yeah I never heard of
I
her,
have
and
a few of her books. Yeah, she's good. She makes
I'll write her
beautiful
name
stuff.
down. She has a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I got subscribe. So I'm gonna make me some bags. I
I
gotta
need more Facebook people. If anybody's out there looking for a group to join on Facebook,
put your group name. Put your group name out there.
the Gifts HQ.
Let me put that in there.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
guys.
get to 100 subscribers on Facebook so we can start streaming off of Facebook too. So,
Oh, you need 100 subscribers
yeah, in order for you to stream, you have to have at least 100 subscribers on
or
Facebook.
members on the
Yeah,
Facebook group.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I have.
So,
I guess I should have been. Oh,
I
you
don't
know
know.
what? I should be doing that all this time. I just been doing YouTube straight. I should do Facebook as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. So,
Okay, I'm gonna have to start doing that then. I'm gonna start next week.
very good.
All my embroidery happy hours. Do it on both platforms.
Very good.
So, yeah. Hey Sylvia. Um. Oh, she said you could add small bias tape to cover the raw edges. That's a good idea.
Mm, yeah.
That's a good idea. Yep. Ha, yeah, Mello's
He's
inspecting.
inspecting the
Yep.
bag.
Yeah, that's the supervisor. I tell you, boy. He's like, gotta keep those machines running. Okay, Nancy, are you gonna be going on live tomorrow? Yes.
Yes, I will be on tomorrow.
Tomorrow at noon. And for you
Yes.
guys that don't know, she's got it. Her YouTube channel is Gifts HQ. And she also has her album. Do I have your album cover? Where's your album cover? And so, I got an extra album from you, and I'm gonna take it to the sewing shop. Oh, I think your cover's downstairs.
I got my little CD player. I have it on there. It's pretty cool.
Oh, so
I like it because it's on a stand, or you can put it on the wall. Or you have it on the stand. Either way. But CD's here.
When is Volume 2 gonna come out?
Very soon. We are 7 songs done, pretty much. So we've got 3 more to go.
Okay.
So
I know I had your album cover. Must have took it downstairs.
No, I have one here.
I keep showing it off.
Hang on.
And stuff. I'm like, hey, look, that's my sister's album.
Here it is. Yep.
There you go. Guys, you can get it off of Amazon and Shopify. That's her first album.
We have a lot of people doing videos on TikTok, Instagram, using the songs. So that's pretty cool. Love that.
And the Grammy goes to...
They're nice little songs you can listen to while you're sewing.
And it goes to her. You should get Nancy to join us in Fredericksburg. I'm gonna try, Joyce. Because you know what happens in September, right? Is the Sewing and Quilt Show.
Oh yeah. See, I went to the one in Florida last year in March, was it? And then they continued to travel, and then now they're going to Virginia. Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you come to Virginia? Come for the weekend, and we go. I'll pick you up at the
couple days off.
We'll talk.
Joyce, look at those dates.
Joyce, let's see if we can make that happen. Let's see. Hey, baby giant, how are you? Hey, Marsha, how you doing?
Ooh, 4 grandkids.
Summer. Swam all day. Oh, look at Jeanette. You ladies are my therapy right now. But it's because my pouch came out pretty cute, because if not, that I would have been like, beep, and you guys would have been like, beep, 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 beep. All the words.
We're not going to let that happen.
YouTube would have been like, no more YouTube channel for you. You're out. Oh my God. I watch another channel where a lady does a lot of pouches, and she did a piece of fabric, double folded in place, edge zipper, and sewed it. There's so many different ways to do it. I always like to look at channels and see how other people do other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I did a few things like with the bias tape, the double fold, the single fold. I actually was doing a project. I'm trying to remember what it was. And I needed to get double fold. And I went to the store to get it, but I didn't pay attention on the top. And when I got home, I realized it was single fold, not double fold. So yeah, I had to go back. But yeah, it's nice working with that though. I'm trying to remember what project I was doing on that.
Oh, and this, can you recommend an iron? Ooh, okay. Well, we were kind of talking about them earlier. I mean, Nancy's happy with her iron. I'm pretty happy with mine. It just really depends.
Depends what you're gonna use it for.
Yeah, what you're gonna use it for. If you are a straight quilter, I would use the one that she has.
Oh yeah.
That is for sure. But if
That
you're just
the less
someone that
so, yeah.
just needs to use the iron once in a while for some sewing projects and stuff, then I like the Panasonic wireless that I have, you know. But I'm not a all the time quilter. What, the birds are out there?
No, Herman's coming to say goodnight.
Aw.
He's going to bed. He's late.
Oh, man, he was hanging out at the club today.
He was waiting for me. He always goes to bed at 10 o'clock on the dot.
Oh, look, Pearl said Oregon has anti-glue needles.
No.
I didn't know that. I gotta check that out.
I know Oregon came out with a couple of new needles, maybe about 2 weeks ago or so. They had a couple of new ones that came out.
Yeah, and Miss Banks says both of the irons are great irons, and I have two of the irons that Nancy has and one that Jeanette. Miss Banks, how many irons you got, girl?
There's an iron for every project.
That's what she's probably saying. She's like, Jeanette.
I have the Cricut iron. I have my Olesso. I have the large Cricut iron. I have my mini iron here.
I guess
yeah,
it
I have a
depends.
few
Yeah,
irons.
and you know what? Let me be quiet because I got the mini iron, the Cricut iron, and I also have that iron too. So you're
Mhm.
right. Yeah.
Depends on the project.
It's true. And it depends on where you're going to, because the mini iron is the one that I package with me. I throw in my suitcase to take with me.
Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah. And then Pretty Eye says, Nancy, I agree with you about the iron. I have the same one as Jeanette. I have to clean the water out because it started to rust.
Starts to rust.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I did that video, because a few people were asking and struggling with that. Like, depending on where you live, you have hard water, you have soft water. What water you put in your iron, like there's just so much. I mean, if you look on the internet, there's like so many different things, but
right.
nobody really tells you why certain things are good and certain things are bad. And so that's why I made that video, because it was a lot and it was overwhelming, and I was trying to research, like, should I put the water in, should I not put the water in? And so it took me a while to go through all of that and dig down into the details as to why you may or may not want to put water, what type of water you're going to put in there, and depending on where you live, if you have hard water or soft water, if it's good or not for your iron.
Pretty Eyes is in Florida, if I remember correctly.
Probably have hard water.
She's probably in a yeah.
And since we're Miami, and I mean, we're near the ocean, so we have that hard water, and it's like you got to really be careful, because I want my iron to really last.
Yeah. And then Miss Banks, the only thing I find with the Panasonic, you can't step away from using it too long or it will shut down. Yeah. Yep. That's true.
That's a little frustrating.
Yeah. But for me, for what I use it for just those little small sewing projects, it's perfect. Yeah. But if I'm using it for somewhere I have to do a lot of sewing, then it does shut down on me. It does. And stuff. Oh, 2 in a set. Love it. She got the clapper. You got the clapper? You got the clapper? Remember that? The clapper? Yeah. Now watch me go like this and all my lights shut off. Remember those commercials? Oh my God. And look at that. Earth is going, I love the clapper. All right, everybody, clap. All right. Crazy. Hello, ladies. I see we're sewing tonight. Nice ideas, you ladies together. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday, Miss Max. Oh, another one. Loving the clapper. Loving the clapper.
Everybody loves the clapper.
Everybody loves the clapper. All right. Who doesn't love the clapper out here? Who doesn't? Who?
Yeah.
does the sim thread work well on your machine? It didn't work well on my 19. It did. I mean, I never had a problem with it, but I also
Yeah.
use it on the multi needle machines too, Miss Sherry. My machines, I don't know, for some reason they really haven't been particular on the type of thread that that I use, unless it's metallic thread, then I like to use the King Star thread because I feel that works a little bit better, especially for the metallic and stuff. Hey Ozzy, how you doing? How's that pouch looking so far? It's looking, it made it. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm sure when I practice more, it'll get better. I'm sure it'll get better.
Let me see.
Saw the Panasonic, but missed the one that Nancy has. Which is the iron? What's the iron
The
brand that you
iron
have?
that I have,
Yeah.
it's the Oliso TG 1600 Pro Plus.
And yeah, and it's called it's like a smart iron, right?
Yeah, it's the smart iron.
Yeah.
Still on, so it's kind of hot.
Yeah, Nancy will never burn down her house because as soon as she puts it down, that sucker just goes
And
up.
I have like I get interrupted a lot when I'm doing stuff, so I have had it on, walk to the kitchen, come back, and I'm like, ooh, I forgot I had the iron on, and it really is great because I get interrupted so many times. So I'm like, oh God, at least I didn't burn down the house.
You'd be homeless. I could see it now. They'll be knocking on my door.
Yeah.
You're like, we need
So,
a place
like
to
right
sleep.
now, it is still on, and because I touched it, I feel the heat.
Oh.
So it's activated.
Oh. And then Jayla said you can make makeup bags with the name embroidered on it. Yep.
Mm.
You can. And she likes the zipper by the yard.
Yes.
Oh, and this is a good question. Where's a good place to get pretty cute pretty pulls?
Well, I got them from the expo, and they had like
You
a
did?
huge thing that you can buy them. But let me see if I have the card for one of them.
You think you could probably find some on Amazon? But then
Well,
again,
they
is there
do.
anything that you can't find on Amazon?
Yeah, they do have them on Amazon, but I'm trying to remember the name of the place. Let me see if I find
And then
the cards.
Kim said she bought a tool on Amazon that helps attach the zipper for the
Yeah,
zipper
they have those
yard.
too.
Yeah, she says I got 2 for $7. Oh, and then Jayla said you could use a fork to put the zipper pulls on.
Here's one. It's called Glitter Bug Fairy, and I believe they're the ones that had the zipper pull. This is their card.
Ah, so glitter bug
Glitter Bug Fairy. Yeah.
And they had a whole bunch of nice ones.
Yeah, they had like a big bin, and they had all the zipper pulls in there, and you were just going through the zipper pulls, picking what you wanted.
Were they also selling zipper by the yard as well?
Yeah, I believe they had that. They had a lot of vinyl stuff.
Well, I'll have to check them out. I'll have to check them out this year then, and stuff. So
yeah.
Hey, Eleanor, how you doing? That's what my daughter says about my room, that it's a store. We all got stores and stuff. Can you get the camera closer? You ladies look too far. Oh,
too far?
Because, yeah. Well, let me see. Can I? Hold on, let me see. Oh my God, I could have. Thank you, Ozzy. Oh my God, because I was like looking, I was like, how can I do that and stuff? I had look at that.
That's okay.
Oh, that's all right. Okay. And I could put a little more light in here too. I look a little dark. Oh. Yeah, my lighting. I tell you. Oh well. Oh well. But thank you, Ozzy. So now we're a little closer now. Oh my god, because I had us like this. I didn't know that I could do like this. We could also do like this. Or let me see. Like this. But I do kind of like this. It's much better, don't you think?
Well, now they could really see the pouch.
Yes, they can really see the pouch. You're right. They can, yeah. All right, guys, let's vote. Whose is cuter, me or Nancy's? Whose is cuter? Oh my God. There you go. Oh, that's another thing too. Peggy said we could have done the French seams to hide the raw edges.
Mm-hmm.
That is something else we could have did. Yep. And let me see. What is the first item you sold? What was the first item that I sold? It was actually pouches. Was it pouches for me? I think it was like a coin case, something like that.
Yeah, probably
When I
was
started,
for me too.
yeah, when I started,
I
I was
don't
watching
remember.
Crafty Gemini. I was watching Crafty Gemini and stuff.
Actually, I probably was sewing paper.
You were?
Yeah, so if, when you're first learning how to sew and you want to know how to sew on a straight line, you just take a piece of paper and you take a ruler and you draw straight lines on it, and you take the paper and you sew. And the trick is you need to try to get your needle to sew right on the line that you drew. That's how
So
you
in other words,
practice
it's like to
sewing
learn
the straight
how to
line.
sew straight.
Yeah,
Which
so take a
maybe
piece
that's
of
what I
paper, draw a bunch of lines, and run it through your machine and try to hit the line that you drew.
should.
And then you
Yeah,
can
get
try to
tired.
curves, and that's how you kind of
Yeah,
practice, and you don't ruin fabric. You're just sewing on paper.
I gotta do that. Uh-oh, Crafty Puerto Rica. She said she is determined to get that luminaire.
Well, a lot of them's going to go on sale soon. A lot of people are going to be dumping the luminaires to get the new Avenir that's coming out. So I'm sure a lot of those luminaires, you'll start to see them.
I'm gonna be in trouble. Cause I'll probably be like, Fred, can I? He'd be like, for what? How many machines you need? I can see it now. I can see it now.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Max says, I use my Airflow 3000 to quickly sew my band. Oh. I have a server and a hemming machine, and they do more sitting than being used. No, I'm going to use mine.
No.
Use mine. I have to use
every day.
And then, Carol says she just did a rope bowl.
Oh,
And
yay.
already had, yep. Already has
and $70 worth of rope now. Oh.
There's always a new thing to spend money
There
on.
is. I like my little rope bowls.
Did
They're
you
pretty
embroider
cool. And
on
you
it?
can wrap fabric with it. I mean, you can embroider on it. You can do so many things.
See, I want to try one. And that's with the zigzag stitch, right?
Yeah, that's with a zigzag stitch. Yeah.
Okay. I know what? I'm going to go buy rope and I'm going to try it.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun.
And I'm going to have to put away my Juki and take out my SC1900 because this is just a
rope
straight
bowls.
stitch. Yeah, because this is a straight stitch. So I need my Juki my SC1900 that has the zigzag stitch.
Yeah, you need the zigzag stitch for that.
Uh-oh, Robin says they're addicted. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and you can make coasters. I think I don't know if I still have it here. I had one. Don't know where I put it now.
And Miss McFake says she has a bridal shower to go to. Any suggestions on items to sew and embroider?
Oh
Oh,
my God, there's so
bridal
much.
shower. Yes, you could do. Oh God, you could do a hat. Sorry, you could do a hat that says bride. A robe.
Mr. and
That says
Mrs.
Mr. and Mrs. A
Mhm,
bathrobe. Just buy the bathrobe. Put Mr. and Mrs. on the bathrobe. You could get them a
mhm,
towel set. Go to Walmart and stuff like that. Do a Mr. and Mrs. with their last name on it.
mhm.
A nice towel set for them to hang in their bathroom. Oh my God, that
Yeah,
would be
or for their
nice.
kitchen, a nice little kitchen towel, like a
Yes, that
set.
says Mr. and Miss.
Yep.
You can do
You
that.
can do little handkerchiefs that they could use for the wedding.
Yes, you could do wedding handkerchiefs, like the happy tears for the
Yes.
bride, happy tears for the groom, for the
Yes.
mother of the bride, the father of the bride,
Mhm.
and the parents of the couple.
You
Yep,
could lay them out on a table with all different little quotes and things, and
yep,
people can pick one as they enter.
yep. There you go, McFake. You got a bunch of you got
I can
suggestions
go
right
on.
there. Right
If
there. There you go. There you go.
you need any more, let me know.
Yep. I've seen a lot of embroideries on the rope bowls. I'm sure you could do applique. Also, you know what? You're right. You could probably do
Yep.
applique right on there. You could. She's
Yeah, I've
right.
embroidered on it. I haven't done the applique, but I've seen it done. Um,
I think you shouldn't have a problem doing that. She's right.
yep. You can wrap the fabric around the rope to give it like
Mhm.
different colors. So that's pretty cool too.
Yep. Oh, and Sylvia said, when is that going to happen? It is actually, I believe it's the 20. It's at the end of September. Sylvia, and if I remember correctly, the sewing and quilt show, I think it's right at the end. Shoot, I gotta look it up.
Um,
Um, Let me see, sewing and quilt expo Fredericksburg. That is going to be, it's in Fredericksburg, Virginia. It's going to be September 26th, 27th, and 28th.
mhm.
That is when it's going to be. Yeah. And we're all going to try to meet up on the 27th. So we can all, like, hang out, have dinner, and all that good stuff. Um, yeah. Ozzy said we did a great job. All right, Ozzy. Thanks for telling us about the camera. All this time, we were like little bitty people. We were little bitty people like this if it wasn't for you. But see, there's a reason why I wanted it like that. That way you don't see too much of my freckles. But now you see it all, okay? I always had a thing with my freckles growing up because, I didn't get
Why?
freckles in Puerto Rico. But, I used to have clear skin when I was little. Then we
Yeah.
went to Puerto Rico, the sun. I ended up with sunspots in my face and stuff like that. Never got rid of them and everything. I did the same thing, like, the Brady Bunch. Remember the Brady Bunch when Jan Brady had freckles and she took lemon and put it all over her face, thinking that it was going to take out the freckles? I ain't going to lie. I went to the refrigerator and I took mommy's lemons and I cut those suckers in half, and I was going like this, trying to get my freckles off because I was like, oh,
Why?
it worked for Jan Brady. It might work for me. But no, it didn't
No,
work.
no,
It didn't work. So I just said, it is what it is. Whatever. Freckles is all I have. Yeah, so it's all right. I'll stick with it. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I done some crazy stuff when I was young. I tell you. Well, Nancy knows some of it because I think I was my sister's entertainment growing up,
no.
honestly. Because Nancy
You
used
were
to look at me
entertaining.
sometimes, do some kooky stuff, and she would be looking at me going, "What's wrong with her? What is wrong with her?"
Ay, ay, ay.
And I know I drove my parents crazy, especially my mom. Oh yeah, this is something else that Pearl said. She buys the distilled water for her iron.
After having issues with regular tap water. Yeah.
And I've heard a lot of people use that on their
Yeah.
iron instead of regular water.
Um I mean, it honestly depends where you live, what type of water you have. Um, but for me, it's just easier since people are just from all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't even put the water in the iron.
Yeah,
Leave it in the bottle, spritz it, get a little spray can you can get,
that's
the
true.
dollar store or whatever.
Because that way you're not
Easier,
damaging.
safer. Because the other thing is you can iron and then let's say, you know, you stop doing your project and the water sits in your iron for a long time and you don't use it.
Yeah,
That's where the corrosion starts to happen.
dollar store.
Yeah.
These are the little containers in the dollar store. You put water in here and you're good to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah. Let's see. Jeanette, the glitter butterfly has sewing machine zipper pull. Yep, that's where Nancy mentioned. And got there after years of frustrating thread. Yep. And I'm gonna be honest, RJ, that's why when Nancy was the one that told me about the Airflow 3000, and I was like, oh, you just press a button, because I mean, threading those sergers, man, that could be a challenge. But after you get it though, it's okay. It's not a big deal. But those man. But now you really got to know how much thread to put in there in order for you to press that button. It can be a little challenging too, but it's still a little easier though. It is easier. Christmas is around the corner.
Yes, it is.
Yes, and already you can see I'm getting orders for those dinner napkins.
Yes.
And I was like, wow.
I've already started buying my patterns and the quilts that I'm going to make. So I was happy.
Yeah. And now what I'm going to, this year went by fast. Jesus. We're already in August. You're right. I mean, Miss Max is right. We're already in, wow. Mm-hmm. And before you know it, I'll be retired. Yes.
Oh that's not fair.
Well, Fred, I have to share with everybody. Fred hit the submit button on his retirement application yesterday.
Very good.
He did. He was so happy. He went and he lit a very expensive cigar for the occasion. Yes, he did. He was like, I'm done. And I said, I still got 2 years to left because I don't retire till September of 2026 on Carlito's birthday.
Wow.
So I was like, okay, but I'm almost there. I'll get there. Yeah, retirement. Yep. He went downstairs, got one of his fancy cigars, sat on the front porch and lit her up. I was like, I'm jelly. I still got to get up and go to work. But I'm like, 40 years. 40 years of federal service. I was like, wow, that's a long time. He's old. That's a long time. He's up there. He's up there. And stuff. So anyway. Well, guys, it is late. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. We've been hanging out. Yeah. And you got to get some rest and everything because then you got your live tomorrow.
I have the live tomorrow. Yes. I need to do a little bit of cleanup.
And I stopped playing your little quizzes and stuff because I never know those answers. I'm like, she needs some really embroidery.
It's multiple choice.
I know, but I always pick the wrong letter. I always pick the wrong letter. It's like, oh, I'm gonna start cheating. I'm gonna wait for Robin to pick one, and then I'm just gonna say, yeah, whatever she says. I'm gonna follow Robin.
Robin look out, Robin. She's coming for you.
That's it. Yeah. It's like, anyway. Well, I'm going to say good night, everybody. Me and Nancy are going to call it the night and stuff. And we hope you guys can join us tomorrow when she does her live at 12 noon for
Yes.
crack the noon.
Yes.
You know,
We'll
you should
have a
get a
fun
little
little
rooster.
project for
You
tomorrow.
should get like a little rooster to go crack the noon. You know, you don't remember when we used to go to Puerto Rico and wake up in the morning? You would hear the roosters.
We still have roosters. There's roosters in Miami
Oh, that's
walking
right. Where
around.
you live. Yeah, where you live. They're all over the place. Yeah.
And if you
Well,
go to
here
Key
we
West,
have,
you'll definitely see them on the streets.
yeah. Well, here we have where I live, we have black bears. We have the deers. And let me tell you,
Yeah.
these deers around here have no fear. There have been a couple of times when I walk mellow and we have to actually go in the street because the deer has the sidewalk and it's coming right at us and it's not shifting. So me and Mello like, okay. We have deers, we have foxes, we have rabbits. Yeah, and the bears and stuff, and we have
Yeah.
skunks too. You believe that?
Dude.
I know. Every time I see one of those suckers, I go the other way. Because the last thing you want is for one of those things to lift that tail and spray you.
Mm-hmm.
You would not smell good at all. Oh God, I can see it now. Fred be like, "No, you're not coming home. You won't let me in. Stink up the house." So, guys, we're gonna call it the night, and hope you guys can join us at 12 tomorrow at Gifts HQ. Thanks for sewing with me, Nancy. I
No
appreciate
problem.
it. I wanted
It was
to take
fun.
a
We
break
had a
from the
great time.
water. I know, and we were successful.
And we got our pouches.
Yes, it's successful. And I actually like the way mine came out. It came out good. I'm happy. I am very, very happy. Now I'm going to keep practicing.
Good.
So I will see you tomorrow at 12.
All right. Bye,
All right.
everybody.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night. See you later. Bye.